Hey, welcome back everybody. It's time to build our linkage arm for our toy train. So go ahead and create that part studio, and we're going to rename it, and we're going to call it linkage arm. And we are ready to start sketching. So start your sketch on your front panel. And we are going to draw two circles, two center point circles, and we're going to draw them on the x-axis. So the first one is going to be 0.375. And the second one is also going to be 0.375. Make sure that they're on opposite sides of that center point. And now we're ready to start dimensioning them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this down and this down so that they're out of the way. And I'm going to dimension my left circle, the center of that circle to the center point of the page. And we're going to call that 1.75 inches. And then I am going to dimension from the center of my left circle to the center of my right circle, and we're going to call that 3.5. Now what we are going to do is we are going to create a center point rectangle. So up here on the rectangle tool, you want to choose the center point rectangle, which you can click up here, or you can just hit the letter R. And we're going to create this center point rectangle from the center point. We're going to drag it out. We're going to go past our circles, okay? Past the circles, click, and we want to change, we don't care about the width. We're going to change the height, and the height is going to be 0.25. All right, once we've done that, I'm going to hit escape a few times to get out of my rectangle tool, and I'm going to pull that over there so you can see that dimension. And now we are ready to start trimming. Okay, so you can pause it right here if you need these dimensions. Otherwise, we're going to start trimming off the extra, what we don't need. So I'm going to choose my trim tool, which is the letter M on my keyboard, and I'm going to start removing these lines. So I don't need any of these. Get rid of all of these outside lines so that all I'm left with is my linkage arm. I'm going to hit escape a few times, and then I'm also going to delete these points out here because I don't need them. All right, so now we've got our linkage arm, and we are almost done. The last thing we need to do to this thing before we extrude is we need to add a couple of holes for our axles, and the diameter of those holes is 0.128. So we're going to come over here to our linkage arm, grab our center point circle. We're going to go to the center point of each one of our circles and pull out 0.128. Same thing on this one, create a circle, drag it out 0.128, hit enter, and we are done. So we're going to finish the sketch, jump into isometric mode, get rid of our work planes, and now we are going to extrude, and we're going to extrude it. How far? We are going to extrude it 0.125 inches. So we're going to grab the face, and we're going to tell it we're extruding it 0.125, hit enter, green check it, and I'm going to change the name of my part over here to linkage arm. Assign my material, which is, hopefully by now you remember this, that it is PLA. Once I've done that, green check it, and last but not least, let's change the color. Changing it to gray. And we are done. There is our linkage arm. So now you should have everything for your toy train. You should have your train body, your train wheel, your smokestack, your hitch magnet, your hitch pin, your axle pin or axle peg, your linkage arm, and your linkage peg. And then the next thing we will do is the cow catcher. So come back next time and we will do the cow catcher together. Good job.